Okay, so good morning. Just wanted to give an update of my ankylosing spondylitis and ulcerative colitis, Humira diet. So my last Humira shot was the first week of May. It is now in the last week of July. And I was flaring during that time, and I started fasting with store-bought turkey bone broth that I get from Wegmans. They also sell it. It's the organic brand. I plan on doing my next video, having a display of the machines I use, the foods I eat, the cookbooks I use, to help anyone who wants to use what I'm doing. So it's morning. I'll be going to work soon. I'm finishing up my green juice. I am not consistent in anything, so I have not had a green juice in a while. I did have a carrot juice over the weekend, and I'm trying to be consistent, but that's my biggest struggle. When I start flaring or feeling symptoms of my conditions, I do at least one day. So I'll wake up the next day and only do water, bone broth, and if I have to work, I'll do some green tea, organic green tea, unsweetened. My green juice, I do not drink for flavor. I mean, I don't mind the flavor anymore, but you really have to have grown-up taste buds for the green juice I drink. I'm really cutting back on my sugars, so I am not adding fruit aside from lemon or lime, to my green juices. So this green juice this morning has kale, collard, spinach, and iceberg lettuce, and all organic, and lemon. And then I put some filtered water in there, just a little bit, maybe about 2 ounces. And this was the size. I guess this says it's 12 ounces. So I had 12 ounces of the green juice. And then I'm going to dump the pulp and stuff in my backyard compost, which I am also not consistent with. I've been trying to do this compost for this is my second year. So that's my biggest struggle, is being consistent with exercise, with diet. Elimination isn't that hard except for sugar. Like I feel like I almost have an addiction to like dried fruit. And I've really cut out candy, because I would eat candy as long as it didn't have starch in it, like so-called natural candy with sugar cane juice. But I don't think that my Hishomoto's, which I was recently diagnosed with, appreciates the sugar. So I've been diagnosed with Hishomoto's, ankylosing spondylitis, and ulcerative colitis. I had pre-ankylosing spondylitis. I wasn't diagnosed with ankylosing spondylitis until I showed up with bone loss in my SI, my sacroiliac joints, and my cat, she's whining. I don't know if she came out here. She's not an outdoor cat, so she could have walked out here, and now she's all nervous. So that I was diagnosed with pre-ankylosing spondylitis about 10 years ago, and last year diagnosed with it, and about a year and a half. Around the same time, like it was just a couple months later, I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, ulcerative colitis, and pan just means everywhere. So I had ulcers everywhere, not in just one area. Like some people have it like on their right side, and there's different terminologies for that, but I'm not sure what they are. So things that I don't eat at all are grains. I don't eat any grains, and I stay away from the starches. My diet initially started off with the London AS diet, which you can look up on the internet, for ankylosing spondylitis. And I would fall off the wagon throughout the years, but not for a long time, just for a couple months, just to send me enough to send me into a really bad flare, not intentionally, just sometimes thinking I can get away with it, and just struggling with discouragement sometimes, because I don't believe that diet is a cure any more than I believe that medication, modern medication, could be a cure. I believe it's all treatments. Treatment is something that you have to continue in order to get better, and a lot of times you have to be more strict. And perhaps if I was younger, my body would regenerate and heal itself, if that's possible. But I can't speak on that because I'm 43 years old, and that may not seem old, but no one in my family has made it past 80, and they just died of old age. So they died of old age in their 70s on both my mother and father's side. So at 43, I am, based off of my family history, I am very much past middle age. So that's just some more information on my update, my history, my life, the things that I do. I am staying healthy. I am exercising. My symptoms do not stay long because I'll fast and within a day it'll be gone. I'm not sure what triggers my my symptoms. Sometimes I think it's because I get a little careless in what I'm eating. Like I take a chance on something that may test negative for starch, but there are certain things that, like gums, like Gura gum and Xanthan gum, that also trigger my body, but will not test positive with the iodine. And you can get all that information off the internet and off of Sinclair's book for London AS diet. And I follow a very strict version of that. And anyway, so I wish I knew how to edit to make this a lot better. Maybe one of my children will teach me one day.